Modi ji will act in Kashmir. So that bluff was false. After getting those media bites at the end of the day, after the meeting, they have all gone home. Now what happens after that? The same day, Ajit Doval ji told Yusuf in Dushanbe about the drones and warned all the NSAs of all the people who were present, of all the countries, that drones is the imminent threat, so we knew about drones. So when these people have gone up and 370 Pakistan, 35, it doesn't take center stage, everything is back. We have told these Kashmiri response parties very clearly, we are not talking Pakistan. So what happens within 48 hours of that, this happens. Now, Uday, there's one technical point in this. A P-16 drone is used. What is a P-16 drone? It's an off-the-shelf available drone. It is not a MQ-9. A MQ-9 costs $100 million. We just ordered 30 MQ-9s for $3 billion on March 2021 with the US. But this P-16 drone can be bought by anybody in India. That is the problem. And it ranges from 4,000 to 9,000, 10,000 rupees. You can even assemble it. You bring it in parts and assemble it. So you can use to carry a small chota mota ID and all across wherever you want it. Now the problem is that this drone, if it's a P-16, what we know right now, has to be operated from India. It was operated around the periphery of the airport. So it was a sleeper cell, it was an ISI agent, it was a terrorist or a traitor. There are only 4 possibilities there who operated it. Now definitely it is done by Pakistan. It's definitely done by Pakistan to send a message to her. But I also want to make one important point, Uday. They intentionally did not go to the hangar. They did not go to the aeroplanes. They did not go to the aircrafts because they know a Balakot kind of retaliation will follow. They just did this low intensity plant over the roof of a room, and it kind of, there was a hole in the concrete, what Wing Commander said. But this was intentionally done not to harm man and machinery. Otherwise, they fear of retaliation. The $1 million point is, how are we going to control this madness? Uday, I urge immediately Government of India, please stop online sales of all kinds and types of drones with immediate effect. Their accessories, their supplies, because drones can become like landmines. Uday, I'll give you a very interesting data. The most lethal weapon in the world has been landmines. It costs $3 to $10 to make a landmine. $3 to $10. Today, there are $110 million, 110 million landmines in the earth. And to take out one landmine, it costs $3 to $1,000. You need $100 billion to take out these landmines you have planted in the world, and it will take you years and years of time. Before drones become that menace, before these P-16 off-the-shelf things become the handy tool of terrorists, while terrorists and all these nefarious elements, the sale must be immediately stopped. We should stop the sale because the technology to prevent it might be much expensive and may take much of time. But one thing I can immediately start. Bring in an audience, stop all kinds and types of sales. They should not be available off the cuff. I fear if 10 of them come tomorrow to 10, 20 years, this is how are you going to prevent them? And there are a lot of people around, there are a lot of assets, they might be on the ground of ISI and all who might do this. We have a lot of sleeper cells. Let's not forget that we are